how to smurf a Jarvan and honestly apply the fundamentals. And despite the draft here, by the way, I'm playing against Poppy, Kiana, Ahri, which is the worst draft for Jarvan. But with the right decision making, you can still win the game, and I will show you how to do so. So honestly, I assume you're low elo. I don't want to assume, but if you're watching this, I think you're low elo. I could be wrong, but I'll teach you how to get out of low elo. So I got you. But anyway, so no matter what draft you're playing, right, there's one thing that is super important to understand, which is that look at enemy draft, look at my draft. So what are the things I'm thinking about? I will write it down, okay? Which is the following. 3-6. What do I wanna do? 3-6, if you look at my draft, top lane, I can't do shit. Mid lane, only if Ahri is playing very aggressive. Bot lane, can maybe do something. What can I do after 6? Nothing. Because, you know, the Ahri has ult, Poppy has W, and I don't even think we win 3v3. So, what do I do in mid game? Well, I just would like to play with my Echo, having priority, and then Rel engaging on them. So that is, you know, pretty much my game plan. So despite my champion being very interesting, and I don't see many win conditions, despite that happening, guess what? There's always gonna be opportunities, and I'll show you. I'll show you, despite the draft being very interesting, you can always make the best out of it. You can always do something. So I will simply clear top to bot, and you might be wondering, well, Kirei, why are you clearing top to bot? Simply because, well, Twitch is my win condition. Even if I get my top lane ahead, he's not gonna 1v9. If I get my mid lane ahead, he can do well, but not 1v9. It's mostly Twitch and Rel that will have the most impact. So I will clear top to bot here and pay attention to the following. I'm playing against Kiana, so Kiana probably is gonna go top to bot as well. Because he's gonna go top to bot as well, right? What am I doing here? Oh wait, someone's Sibit as well. Wait, give me one moment. Oh. Anyways, both of the junglers are going top to bot, and because both of the junglers are going top to bot here, it's basically mirrored. When I say mirrored, it basically means that the moment I finish 3 camps, he finished 3 camps. Which also means that right now, as I'm doing this, he's probably doing his walls right now, okay? And you might be wondering now, Kirei, when should I skip camps? Good question. Look, right now after I finish this, do you see how their bot lane is playing? They're playing very aggressive, right? And Nila's half HP. Look what I'm doing. The first thing I'm doing is rushing straight towards the bot side. And you see Knowledge right now, they're putting a ward down right there in the river. So look what I'm doing. I'm pinging, I'm coming from behind. However, you see enemy Kiana, very low. Because Kiana is very low here, I could fuck him up here. You don't have to flash. You can simply just chunk him. And after chunk him, you should be slightly careful. And now, look what I'm doing. I'm gonna gank him, look. The way I'm gonna gank him, I'm gonna flash on him. And then he dies. Well, okay, anyway. Kiana here is probably, you know, somewhere in the bot side. There he is. So what's my game plan right now? Here's the following. This is the fundamentals you want to learn how to apply, okay? I just killed mid lane, which also means that I do not want to look for a play anymore. So I'm going to focus on full clearing my camps and not doing anything. And this is nothing crazy, right? But I am not going to compromise anything. I made a play now. I will now full clear no matter what. My house burning, I full clear. I don't know, my mom is knocking me out of my window, I'm full clearing, like, it doesn't matter. And the only thing I can do right now, as I'm doing this, okay, is the following. I'll just ping, ding, ding, and hope my top lane does not die. And I'm not even gonna go for the bot crab. You might be wondering, Kirei, why are you not going for the bot crab? My golems are spawning. And because my golems are spawning, I prioritize having a good base timer, which allows me basically to, you know, be there if there's any fight. Let's say for whatever reason, my top lane is getting dove here. Boom, I'm here. My top lane not getting dove here. Maybe I can kill enemy top laner. So just understanding what you can and cannot do is very essential. So you see how my Rel is pinging, he wants to invade? No, that's not how you want to play. Right now, instead of invading him, just clear into bot side, get tempo, and wait for a better opportunity. And the main reason why I don't like to invade, because I'll be getting one camp, but instead I could be potentially ganking mid lane, ganking bot lane, and Kiana cannot match me. So Kiana technically used his turn on the top lane, and now I have a turn in the bot side. You see top lane, even if he dies, it is what it is. I'll continue my full clear. And now of course you see bot lane wave is very frozen, and I'm pretty sure they're looking for help. So now I can take the bot crap, you see? And the difference now is that, like, if there's any action, I can join the action. Which is very important. So you see my bot lane getting cooked here? Would I have been here? Okay, look, I hold my EQ. Oh, good movement. So now the question is, would I have been here if I went for the crab? Earlier. I wouldn't be, I can promise you that. That's why base timer fundamentals is very important. Ooh! Yeah. We take that. Anyway, we just traded kills here. So every single time you're in base, this is the fundamentals you want to think about as you're in base. You see Grubby's 140, Drake 140. Usually, what most junglers do, the first thing they do is run towards their camp. Completely fine. But now press tab and think, what can you do? I will be level 6 very soon. Considering I'm level 6 very soon, what can I do with it? After I take Wolves, after I take Gromp, I'm level 6. If Nila has no summoners, I can kill him. So if I kill him, I take the Drake. And that is what I'm planning to do right now. So take the Golem. Get level 6, if I get it. And then gang bot lane. You see how my bot lane's pinging help? No. Just take your camps. And then see if you can help them. So now I'm gonna move bot side. And now if there's any play, I'm gonna go for it. Hello. I'm gonna hit him like an NPC, like a bronze. Taking some tower shots here. And I instantly base. So, as you can see here, okay? I already made a game plan. The moment I finished my camps, I was fully aware that, you know, I get level 6 and I want to look for a play. And now, the enemy AD carry used his summoners. And because he used his summoners, guess what? Next time I clear top the bot, he won't have ultimate. Twitch's ultimate, he's gonna die again. Do I care about his grubbies? Give. It's okay. Oh, I don't have chat. It's fine. Happens to the best. But anyway, I don't want to fight this. So, because I don't want to fight that, give your team a direction what you want to play for. Because I made a game plan from base. And that's the fundamental you really want. If you don't have a game plan and you play the game, you're not actually going to improve as much. Because you are not wondering what went wrong. You see my top laner getting ganked here? Am I going to go top lane? Nope. I clear top the bot, and even if my top lane dies, even if I lose the grubbies, I will be able to get something in the bot side in return. So because of that, I do not care about the top side. I just take my raptors straight into his bot side. So now, because he did not clear his weak side, I get to take his bot side. And now, I have my ultimate in 20 seconds. If their bot lane is gonna play aggressive, I will be able to kill them. And even right now, I'm not gonna take the Drake. Yo, Jin Ramon, thanks for the sub, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks so much, man, for the support. So here, I mean, clearly this guy is, you know, getting cooked here. I'm gonna hold my combo. You might wonder why. Because if he has flash, I want to hold my combo. But it seems like now he's gonna die. He dies. Boom, wonderful. Now I take his camps. So look, this wave right there, we can dive his bot lane. So that's the plan here. I'm gonna dive the bot lane here. I think I have time to take his red buff as well. By the time Twitch crashes the wave, hopefully, you know, we can dive him. You see mid lane here? Mid lane apparently has no ultimate, I think. So because he's no ultimate, I'm trying to look for mid lane. Okay. I'm doing Drake here. And you might be wondering, okay, this Drake here is a little bit flippy, but I think my top laner is just getting dove here. And because, I mean, Ari has the first move, right? But trust me, you have the perfect escape plan. Oh, we got it. Anyway, remember, enemy AD carry had no flash for 1.5 minutes. So look what I'm doing. Because I have a game plan, okay? And I know he has no summoners. I can cook him up. You see what my laners are doing here? Completely trolling, but fear not. We can look for exactly the same thing. And now, what do? We clear top to bot. We see, who cares about this Grimace, bro? Instead, I'm getting Drake, I'm getting his bot side farm, I'm getting so much tempo. And that's the thing, right, that a lot of people don't understand, is that tempo is power, you know? Tempo is literally power. So now, of course, assuming that, you know, enemy jungler is not a complete NPC, my top side is probably gone. So instead of me going for the top side of mine, I'm gonna run straight into his bot side. Considering my mid lane has 1 item power spike, I'm fucking fed as well. If I ping my mid lane now, push, go. If there's any fight, if I see Nautilus, I will instantly EQ in and he will die. So push wait here. Seems like there's no one here. Okay, but you see Nautilus right now in the top side. By Nautilus being in the top side, what does this mean? This means that technically, on paper, it's not really on paper, but what's gonna happen here is that enemy AD carry has to farm here, right? I mean, at some point. And what's gonna happen is that he's gonna die. And why is he dying? Because his family is in the top side. I mean, Nila has no job. Okay, he's going mid lane, yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah. So now, okay, my top laner might be dying here, but we take 3 bot lane in return. I do think my top laner should have backed off here. But you can see enemy AD carry is actually 0-4, but he made the correct macro decision to go mid lane. That was very well played of him. Despite the bot lane being 0-8, he's making the correct decision. Which means he's actually trying to win the game, but, you know, he just cannot play the game. Simply because I have good game plans, playing around my tempo, and, you know, clapping those weasels. Yeah, right now, what will I do next? We just got the bot lane tower. So because we got the bot lane tower, we want to play for the top lane tower. So what lane assignments do I want? This is a bit more advanced. If you're low elo, don't pay too much attention to it, but still good to know. I want to have my Twitch on the mid lane, and I want to have my Echo on the side lane. So who do I want to play through? I want to be playing through my Twitch. And because I want to be playing through my Twitch, I still have to take my red buff. Which means right now, if my laners play aggressive, I will not be there. So the only thing I can do right now is ping my laners, back off. I'm going to take this camp. That wave right there, I'll be moving. So this tells hopefully my laners, hey, that's the wave. Oh, hello. You don't know about the interaction, huh? Get fucked. But yeah, anyway, they got cooked there. He tried to one-shot me. Didn't go too well. Nice ultimate rel. But yeah, oh, there's a... Do you see this teleport? That's cute. Now it's run away. Okay, even if he died, no problem. Okay, anyway. This is really good, by the way. They teleported and didn't get shit. Okay. So now they got cooked. And what's next? Look. Rift Herald spawning in 20 seconds. Drake spawning in 40 seconds. Which also means that we should look to play for those objectives. So I will take the golem here. And okay, you see top lane fighting? Because I had a game plan, it's not like I'm planning to full commit here. But I'm low-key full committing. Oh! Guys, this guy's tilted. But okay, don't forget, every single time you're in base, try to think about what you want to play for. It is very powerful to know what you play for, because that way you don't get distracted by noise. And because I want to play for the Drake here, look, Kiana is still dead. I'm gonna take my camps first, and then I go for the objective. You might be wondering, why is that? That is because by the time my Twitch respawns, and he's gonna push mid lane, I can then use his mid lane pressure to do the Drake together faster, which allows me to get tempo, which then allows me to be more available on the map. And if I'm more available on the map, we cook the opponent. And now, instead of even doing the Drake, I plan to take his bot side. So look, I'm pinging my Echo, push bot lane. Why am I pinging him to push bot lane? Because, well, Ahri's dead.
Stand with me, brothers and sisters.
And now we take the Drake here, basically. And after I take his red buff, yes, I will then do the Drake and then play into his top side. So, even if I get this kill here, okay, and I'm super far ahead, there's one thing you want to be doing, which is just simply think about what is next. Like, try to think a little bit more ahead. So, the Herald is spawning, right? And because the Herald is spawning, and Kiana's dead, I have like my item power spike right now. I should look for base right now. But you see Kiana respawn timer? He respawns right now. And as he's respawning, I still need to base. What does this mean? This means that enemy team, especially enemy jungler, has tempo over me. Which also means, if he rushes towards top lane now, I cannot match him. Rushes towards bot lane now, I cannot match him. So the only thing I can do here is ping my bot lane, hey, if Kiana for some reason is going towards you, you might die. As long as this doesn't happen, you're Gucci. So, you see here my team wants to fight? No. Why do I not want to fight here? I already thought about my strongest laner. And who's my strongest laner? It's my Twitch? Oh. Okay, my bad. But okay, I mean, I do think this is like unnecessary risk, let's put it that way. Because this fight, even though it went okay-ish, why not just play with Twitch and, you know, take the free win? But yeah, anyway, time to do the objective here. And as I do the objective here, okay? Every single time you get something and you feel like it's free, ask yourself the following question. What's the next objective? Top tower. Okay, wonderful. Now, if I look at my camps, well, actually, wait, if I can take this, would be nice. But this is like a very big risk. Why is this a very big risk? Because my laners are not on the map. And because my laners are not on the map, me looking for a fight here would be turbo flip. So I'm gonna yoink this. And now I'm gonna full clear my bot side camps into top side. Because now listen, I have a game plan. My game plan is to play with my Echo. Because I want to play for my Echo, I will just take my bot side. And after I take my bot side, I base, if I need to base, and spend my gold. And then play with Echo. Till then, like I'm telling you, it's not rocket science, okay? I just ping my laners to play safe. Look, you see how my laners are pinging to fight there? I'm not gonna help them. I'll wait too far away. If they can 3v4 them, or 2v3 them, I'm very happy. But at least I pinged and told them, yo, making this play might be a bit risky. It's up to you. In the end, it did not work out. I'm not surprised. But that's okay. And now I'm coming after finishing my full clear, picking up a free kill. So now my camps are respawning and his camps are not respawning. And now the Kiana died as well. I take his camps. Perfect. But do you see basically how I am not compromising even if my laners are fighting? If I'm closer to my team, sure, I could look to help them. But if you're kind of far away, don't bother. Just continue your full clear. So for I would love to kill him, right? But let's be real. Like, we cannot kill this guy. We need to wait for our team, and that's completely fine. So what's my game plan right now? This objective is up, and Drake is up in 130. By the time I clear my topside camps, the Drake will be spawning in around 40 seconds. So I would love to play for the third Drake. So instead of playing for the Atacon, which the enemy jungler cannot do, just clear your camps. So now I will just clear my camps. 1 minute Drake spawning. But okay, anyway. Yeah, I would not like to give this objective. Generally speaking, if you're ahead, you don't really want to give objectives. So I want to catch them in rotation. Okay, they're not rotating. I should be fine here, I think. Maybe not. I have to get a kill. One thing I would highly recommend you, try to not die. Especially if you're super far ahead, don't take unnecessary risk. So right now, if I feel like I can't fight this for whatever god knows reason, I'm fine to give it. Look, right now I'm fine giving this objective, waiting for my Twitch, which has 2.5 items. Instead, I'd rather take the Drake, get the third Drake, have a 5v5 where it's unlosable, and then fight. The more ahead you are, the less risk you want to take. And of course, as I take this objective here, I got my third item power spike. So knowing I have my item power spike, I know enemy team has tempo. Which also means that if I know I want to base here and not look for any place, I have one job. Ping my laners, be careful, and if they die, I will not help. I'll just take my camps and then go into topside. Okay. Let me clear this, get my Starks. Okay, you see how my team wants to fight here? You see how I ping them back? I'm pinging them back because I have my item power spike. Is it guaranteed their mid lane there's gonna end? No. Is it guaranteed I get my item power spike and if there's a fight mid lane now that I'm much stronger? Yes. I'd much rather have this than move mid lane, cancel my base, and that is, you know, just wasting time. So now, of course, I need someone to be, you know, hovering bot lane. I mean, okay. I mean, there's 2 bots.
Find me greater foes.
Aatrox doing some interesting stuff. Okay, it seems like we have the base here for... Okay, not anymore, they're backing off.
Now and forever.
Anyway. My Aatrox is 0-8 by the way. Literally 0-8. But anyway, the Baron is spawning in 18 seconds, okay? Because the Baron is spawning in 18 seconds, we would love to play for that. However, of course, I should wait for my Echo. You see my Echo on the bot lane? Don't fight right now. This is the worst timer for you to look for a fight. So this is the timer you have to communicate to your teammates, please. Do not get any funny ideas. When no one is showing bot side, just wait for the team, and this wave look to contest. Once you've identified which wave you want to contest, then you want to think about, well, you know, are we 5? Are they 4? Are we 3? Like, okay, now I can see 5 of our teammates are mid lane. And because 5 of our teammates are mid lane, I'm sure any fight here will be good. I'll make it. I think I'll make it here now. Me combo in could be a bit risky, but me waiting here, lit. And now, because 5 of my teammates are here, we get the Baron, and we're happy. But do you see basically how aware I am of like when I want to fight, when I don't want to fight, and understanding tempo? By just choosing the right fights, minimizing flip, trust me, at some point the enemy team will flip it. They will flip their own lives and they just end, you know? And despite me not actively looking for plays, just having good base timers, I still have like 19 kills at minute 26. And it's very important you're being patient. I'm not doing anything fancy, by the way. I'm really not. I'm just, you know, farming, basing. I'm just, you know, I'm just omega chilling basically. And now, of course, look, I pinged them to back off. Why do I ping them to back off? Well, the Soul Drake is spawning very soon. So for that reason, I would love to see them backing off. And as for items, I'm going randoms, I think. So okay, look, my Raptors is up, my bot side is up. What will I do? Enemy team all shows in the top side, which tells me that my bot lane here on mid lane is completely fine. Will I take any more camps than right now? No. Even if I take more camps. Okay, let's say hypothetically. I go to my golems, okay? Let's say hypothetically. I'm not gonna get shit. So it's much better to be around your teammates, and if there's any fight, you're there. If there's no fight, you take full control. So imagine hypothetically the Kiana did not end here. We would just take full control over the bot side here. And now enemy team has no wards here. And they have to face check and echo Rel. Good luck. Okay, it's 30 seconds soul point, but I do think we can take this. We're super OP. Now we're gonna take this. And after we take this, of course, it's Soul Drake, right? There's a saying, the more ahead you are, the less risk you wanna take. So yes, we might be able to take bot tower maybe. But instead of doing so, just get the Soul Drake, be happy with it, take their camps, base if you have to, and then look to play for the next objective. This is like a 600 LP master lobby, but you can see that like, by being a little... Okay, you see this fight here? After you take 1 kill, that's huge. Just getting 1 kill, the fact that we're getting the Drake and the kill, is big. There's no reason to go for more, but very often people want to go for more, and then the play that became good became bad. And you do not want that. How about we hit a tower? Or that? Okay, and now basically, well, GG well played. Well, my top lane was having a blast, but as you can see, even though my top lane was having a blast, GG well played. And that's kind of like how we want to think a bit about Jarvan and the fundamentals that comes along with it. And if you master those things, then you can get out of low elo. But step by step, and then you're Gucci.